Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I had a special request by a subscriber, and I am so sorry. I went back 2 weeks in comments and I cannot figure out whose name it is, but I can't find the original comment. But somebody had asked me to do a centerpiece on a budget for a grandma's memorial. And I did. I managed to make a $2 version, $2, $3, $4. I basically, you could build on it up to a $5 version. So here it is, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you can do it. I hope it's something you can get all the supplies for and achieve for Grandma. Okay?
So you're going to need one of these white prayer type candles, a 9-inch vase cylinder, butterflies of your choice, flowers of your choice, and the small willow wreath. These are all options to enhance the centerpiece. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to measure the circumference of the vase/cylinder vase, and this one is 10 3/4 inches round.
I'm going to Google butterfly go, and then I'm going to hit images, and once images comes up, it'll let me choose. See, black and white, real life, colorful, rainbow, pink, purple. So you pick your aunt's favorite color, I would suggest. So say we have a hot pink and a neon green. So let's see, let's pick pink. We can match. See all of these beautiful pink butterflies, and maybe this one. Click and hold. Click and hold. Oop. It moved. Hold on. There we go. Save image. So I'm creating a blank document. I am going to put it, change its orientation, so layout or view. Orientation, there it is. Change it to landscape. Oh, can't do that. I forgot you can't do that for free. But you know what I can do? Insert photos. Camera roll. Pick my wedding picture. Shrink it down. Now, obviously, if you have a different program, you don't have to do all this. Okay. So now that one's good. Anchor it. Okay, and now we're going to insert another photo. Let's insert this one. We're going to do the same thing. We'll click and drag around. Oop, sorry. Okay, and we'll insert that one here. And we'll anchor it. That's a good size. We'll anchor it. Now you can make these black and white if you want to. You can just leave them. Insert another photo. And do the same thing. Shrink it. Move it. Turn it. Move it here. Okay. It's a very easy program. I'm just going to view the whole page. There we go. So now you can see how it is laid out. Now you can write stuff if you want to say Aunt Susie, but
Today we're just going to insert a butterfly because per requested.
And then I'm going to insert photo. today. Let's get this butterfly. Okay, there we go. So I will, oops, I'm clicking too much. I'm over clicking. I'm going too fast. So do the same thing. Just take the butterfly, put it in whatever position you want. Okay, put it back where you want it. Oh, it won't go over there. Why won't it go over there? Let's see. And then we can insert from photos, camera roll. I realized, so to flip it, if you guys have never, sorry, I'm going too fast for it. That was the way you used to be able to flip it over. You would drag this, oh, there it is, okay, I did do it. So you basically drag one of the sides. So you drag the side over past the middle, and that's how you make it backwards. Okay. All right, and now we just, oop, why doesn't it want to move higher than that? Isn't that funny? I don't know what's happening here. But you get the idea. There we go. Nope. Well, you forgive me. I'm working on this program. But anyway, so you get the idea. All right, and then you want to print it. So go to print, open in another app is where mine works. Let me make sure my printer's on. Okay, so now my printer is on. Let's see, print. Let's see if that works. There we go. So like I said, if you have access to an entire Microsoft Word or a program that'll let you do in a landscape, you won't have to turn all the pictures. You just print it in landscape. But since the jar is 9 by 10 1/4 round, 10 3/4 round, and the paper is 8 1/2 by 11, that's like the perfect size. Okay, so let's see. So there you go. Here's what it looks like. So let's go put it together.
So the rest of this is actually quite simple. So I've printed this on a regular standard sheet of paper. Like I said, I measured it. I thought a 9-inch jar would be 8 1/2 inches would be perfect. And a 10 3/4 inch round would be perfect for an 11-inch paper. However, there is this weird, like, indent in the bottom of the glass. I don't know if because it's like handmade or if it's because it's cheap right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-roll this tube situation. And, you know, when you print your paper, you want to make sure you leave room on the borders. Or you could just fill up all the paper as long as you're willing to have some be covered or cut. That's also something as well. You could cover the whole page in pictures. I'm just using some double sticky tape. And I'm lining up the top and bottom side edges basically right there. And I'm just gluing it down. And then as I insert it in there, I realized that it isn't 8 1/2 inches is too long. So I'm trimming the top and bottoms so that it fits in the jar. And while I'm doing that, I wanted to just tell you a couple of things. Obviously, you can use whatever pictures you want, and you can do this for whatever event you want. It would look great for a high school prom or a reunion. You could put class pictures on there, pictures from the yearbook. It would be great for a wedding or anniversary party, sweet 16, quinceañera, anything that you can think of. You could put little pictures of your family and friends. And if you use a different program or, you know, a paid program, then you can actually print in landscape. It would be a lot better. But you could use whatever kind of pictures printed, and you can use regular paper, or if you wanted to spend a little bit more money, you can get vellum from Staples or Home Depot, not Home Depot, Office Depot or Office Max. Or you can also get vellum at Michael's. It's just a little cheaper in the office supply stores, I found. Unless you use a coupon. So I'm just trimming it down, and I'm making sure that it's lower than the top of the candle. There is like a ridge at the top of the candle, and I've used the ridge to mark the piece of paper where I need to cut it. And you just want to do this for safety purposes. The flame, once you cut the wick down, the flame won't be too high, but it really just is for safety purposes only, okay? And once you have it all trimmed down and trimmed out, you can just insert it in the vase and insert the candle in there. Now the candle, the bottom of the vase has sort of like imperfections. It's meant to be a vase, and it's not meant to hold something in it. So if you wanted to add a little like poster tack or a drop of hot glue down there just to stabilize the candle, you can. I didn't find it necessarily. I just had to adjust it every time I moved it. But once I put it down and left it, it was fine. It didn't fall down or anything, okay? So here you go. I just wanted to show you that if you pre-burn these candles down so that the light is about halfway down, you'll get better luminescence in the pictures. But you get pretty good to start off with. So it's not bad. So now we're going to enhance it. And this is just a little bit more money depending on how much money you want to spend on your centerpieces. This is the small willow wreath from the Dollar Tree. I didn't even take the tag off. And I've taken some white flowers. Now, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but the pure white flowers just make me think of funeral services. Maybe because lilies and funeral flowers. I'm not really sure what it is. Maybe it's just family tradition. I don't know. But I found these beautiful bouquet of white lilacs at the Dollar Tree this year. And I've cut the flowers off. If you guys have been around for a while, you know my technique. I just take the flower stem and I spin it in my scissors. And what that does is oh gosh, what am I saying? It cuts the plastic and scores the wire. And then you just bend it like once or twice and it comes right off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck these around, and again, not even gluing, not even pinning or anything. This is just added. The wreath would be nice by itself. The wreath with the flowers would be even more nicely enhanced. Okay, and I'm just bending the wire. I didn't want to cut them short. You could cut them short. I just figured I was going to reuse them. So, you do what you want to do. If you want to make these more of a permanent thing that maybe your family members want to take home, you can. If you want to add more than the $1 worth of flowers to each centerpiece, you can. Again, it's all a matter of personal preference. So what I've done is, because there was 5 blossoms, I just put them at like a pentagon. I put them spaced evenly across. Made them all lay in the same direction so it looked pretty. And adjusted the candle. Like I said, every time I moved it, I had to adjust the candle, which is fine. It doesn't get very hot. And here's what it looks like with just the flowers and the wreath and the lights and the candles. And now, she had said that butterflies were her grandma's theme. So what we're going to do is we're going to add butterflies. Now, I do want to show you some choices that we had at the Dollar Tree. Some were double packs and some were single packs. But since we printed butterflies on there, we could just be done now. And like I'm saying, you can definitely do more flowers, less flowers, just greenery. It is entirely up to you, your preference, and your budget. But to add it to the upper level, to make it with the $5, I'm gonna stick these butterflies. These butterflies have like 2 little wires coming out of their tails, and I just stuck them right in the wreath. And that's it. And I just think that it came out so pretty and simple and delicate and inexpensive, but still homemade and personal. And I think it'd be a fitting tribute to anybody or for any occasion. And here's what it looks like lit up. And I wanted to let you know, I had it lit for about 5 hours and it started to get down to about the middle, which is kind of nice actually. These candles seem to last pretty long. And here it just looks like from all the different angles. And I really like the way it came out. I hope you do too. So here it is from every angle. That's me when I was little, my sister Julie.
So that's it. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial. I hope this helps memorialize grandma or whatever event you might use it for. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let's see how many thumbs up we can get for this video. That'd be really cool. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to share this video with friends and family. Anybody you know may be interested in making one of these in any of its versions. And if you haven't yet, click subscribe. When you do, a little bell will pop up. When you ring that bell, YouTube will let you know whenever I upload a new video. And as always, you take care. God bless. See you next time. Bye.
This is an unsponsored video, but I used Microsoft Word app for my iPad.